briefly, only 1 or 2 slides, is understanding how to stay tax exempt. I am assuming that you all have tax exempt status, or you're going to get it soon. You're applying for it. You want to be tax exempt, 501c3 tax exempt status with the IRS. So how do you stay tax exempt? We're going to talk about things like avoiding inurement, political endorsements, self-dealing, things like that. There's a website the IRS has. Guess what it's called? stayexempt.irs.gov. And there's actually some pretty good resources out there. They have some videos, things like that you can watch. As a board member, it's not a bad way to get educated, but it is the IRS. They're not exactly the most dynamic video producers around. And the other thing that you need to do after you receive tax exempt status is to file these IRS information returns. And this is what we're going to talk about in more details. It's the Form 990 series. Have to do that. It's required to maintain your tax exempt status. And finally, there probably are some reports that your state requires as well. So that's basically what we're going to cover tonight. Okay, those 3 things. Let's start with an understanding of how you might lose this precious tax exempt status you just got. I never want to see, revoked. I never want to see that for any of you happen. But to be honest, some of the emails that I get are from organizations that have their tax exempt status revoked. All right, so here's the things that nonprofits do to get in trouble with the IRS, if you will. You get in trouble with the IRS and they can lose their tax exempt status for these things. There's about 5 of them I'm going to share. Oops. Committing what's called private benefit or inurement. It's a funny word, inurement. It's like the only place I've ever seen it used is with the IRS. It's a French word that means to flow down to or to benefit. So what it means is that you're using the assets of the nonprofit for the private benefit of usually a board member, leaders, maybe the executive director. That's not the purpose of the